Okay, I'm going to give you guys a quick demo of how camera creation works. As you can see, I'm in the spawn menu, and under the render section of the tool menu, there's a new tool called RT Camera. So I'm going to select that. Over here you can see a couple of options. RT Cam ID, which is the option which determines the ID for the camera. The ID is used to link the camera with its display. So you create a camera with a given ID, and if you create a display with the same ID, then that display will show what its corresponding camera is looking at. There can only be one camera of any given ID. If there's already an existing camera with the same ID, then it is removed if you own that camera. If you do not own that camera, then a little warning is shown. Okay, the next option is should display the camera ID, and this basically lets you determine whether or not the screen should show in the top left corner the camera ID. I'm going to keep that on because I like how that looks, but I know that some clients might want to make that secret. You can make the camera static, which just disables toolgun interaction. This is the same as on the normal camera. And down here you can just select the display model. I'm using the flat screen TV since it's a pretty clear display and it's one of the larger ones, so it makes it easy for you guys to see. Okay, so I've elected to use this building as my demo building. I'm just going to sort of no-clip inside here and let's place a camera up here in the corner. And then I'll come inside the shop and I'll just right click to place a camera on the wall right there like that. So as you can see, that's the room outside. And if you see through the window a little bit, it might be hard for you to see, but I'm visible on that display over there. I'm gonna shove a couple of zombies in here just for demo purposes. So as you can see a nice crisp display of the zombies out there. You guys might notice a little bit of a lag on the display. This is because, for performance reasons, because you might have a lot of displays, because I understand that you are server owners, and you obviously have large servers, lots of players. Having a display update every frame is laggy. So instead, these displays update every 1/10 of a second. Now this is configurable. You can make it so that it will update every second. You make it so that it's like every frame, or it updates every second, or every 10 seconds. This depends on how you want to tune it for your players. Okay, so now I'm going to fly across the map. You can see I'm going way far away. And the other thing I want to show you is that these displays, doesn't matter how far away you are, so you can see them walking around there, they're still visible, they're still moving in real time. This is a problem that normal cameras have, which is that you can't see objects across the map because they're outside of the player visibility. The camera mod is modified to add the cameras corresponding to nearby displays to the player's visibility server side, so that the faraway entities get networked to the player so they can see them, but only when they're near the displays. This is of course also configurable. For large server owners, you can turn this off if you feel that you're going to have performance issues, though it has been tuned so that it should work well for moderately sized servers. The last thing I want to show you is this. This is simply a performance stress test of the camera mod, where what I've done is I've created a pen spawn, which you can see on these cameras, filled it up with zombies, and then I've placed 4 cameras around it, each one of these cameras offering a different perspective. As you can see here, I've taken a bunch of displays, and I've used the duplicator tool to duplicate these displays and paste them all in a circle around me. As you can see, even with this large number of displays, I am still getting 70 frames per second. Before creating the displays, I was running at approximately 80 frames per second. So each of these displays is on average costing me just under 1 frame. This means that for even a moderately sized server, you can expect to have almost no performance impact on your clients, since the displays, like I said earlier, get rendered off of the render loop and instead are rendered by a timer. So as you can see, I can keep on placing down these displays, virtually as many as I want, and it simply will not impact my performance substantially.